Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is good. I'm sharing my screen a bit too early. Yeah, good morning, Chris morning. Hope everyone's good. It's Friday. Best day of the week. Jazz is still coughing and sick and usual crap. But yeah, it's another transfer window show, and it's KALVIN Phillips. Things are being really hotting up. I did mention his name in yesterday's show, and I looked at my phone this morning and all the usual sources, all the reliable sources, it is everywhere. It's breaking news, it's Sky Sports, it's the real deal, right? And yeah, it's not even a rumour anymore, right? It is definitely West Ham United have looked at the injury situation, especially Paqueta, who's looking to be about 2 months, about 2 month layoff for him, and the club have, obviously realised they've got to wake up, got to do things a lot more quicker than just waiting in the last 2-3 days. And it looks like, we are favourites and in discussions with Manchester City to get KALVIN Phillips on a loan deal. No mention of any permanent compulsory terms or anything like that. West Ham, at the beginning, I mean, this morning I looked at it and I thought, we don't need him. How's he going to fit in? You know, he can only play in that Alvarez position, but obviously it's all clarified now. It's to replace, to help while Paqueta's away. It's a loan deal. I don't think, I'm assuming Moyes is going to be gone, and I don't think the new manager or Tim or the club will be looking to get a 28, 29-year-old on a permanent 3-4 year expensive deal, really. And that's kind of good. I think they've realised that. Hopefully, even David Moyes at Souček isn't the answer to be a CDM next to Alvarez. We are short in the middle anyway, as well as other positions. Centre-back is becoming a big issue for me, like I mentioned. But it looks like the KALVIN Phillips deal should happen, because I think Barcelona have dropped out. Newcastle have dropped out. A lot of these clubs are worried about financial fair play or the delay in getting some players out. We obviously are doing things carefully, are waiting for players to leave. So it's kind of a bit slow at the moment. I think with Ben Rama sending off 3-game suspension, he could be out the club quicker than we thought. So KALVIN Phillips, 28 years old. Looks like he's close, or he probably will be joining West Ham once the loan fee, the 7 million issue can be resolved with Man City. We can get him on board, and he'll be there to sit next to Alvarez. Really, I'll look at the formation quickly, but this is breaking news, and it's not even a rumour. We are in discussions with Manchester City. We are leading the chase for him. It's just a matter of finding some kind of agreement and compromise over the 7 million fee that Man City are demanding. And obviously, KALVIN Phillips is a David Moyes type of player. Moyes has been after him for ages. He's a homegrown Premiership player. That's what Moyes wants. Easy slot in. No need to settle or anything. I think he used to be the Leeds United captain at one point as well. They absolutely loved him. Hasn't had much of a game time, really. So it's going to be a really quick show. I've got a day off today, so I'm going to be going out shortly. So if we have a look at his main kind of stats, let's just bring him onto the screen. Hopefully you can see that quite well. So 28 years old. He was 28 in December, so he's not going to be 29 until way till the end of this year. So 28 years old, 31 caps for England, 1 goal. And let's have a look at his stats in terms of all the seasons that he's played. I don't want to go into the trophies because he's largely been sub, but he's got all the trophies there, as you can see. Defensive midfielder. Largely, you can see that he's a CDM, right? He's not one of those like Smith Rowe we saw yesterday that's complained 3-4 positions. He is a CDM, and then I'm not gonna do it season by season because he's hardly played. So what we'll do it by club, and then he'll summarise how much he's played, and it'll be easy on the eye as well, so you can see there clearly. Leeds United, 234 games, 14 goals, 13 assists, and look at this, 55 yellow cards, everyone. I didn't realise it was that bad. That's virtually a yellow card every 4 games. Make what you will of that. 31 games for Man City, just a 1 goal, and even then there's 3 yellows there, really. So lots of yellow cards for KALVIN Phillips. And now I'm going to quickly jump into the formation thing for you, seeing how you could fit in there. So let me get that up for you guys. Hopefully you can see that. So again, it's is a loan deal, so we don't have to worry about him fitting in beyond the summer with a new manager, I am assuming. But when you kind of look at that, it's got to be, because I was getting confused. Where's Phillips going to fit in? Paqueta usually sits next to Alvarez, and then we've got Bowen, Kudos, that kind of thing going on, Ward-Prowse and all that. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a simple slot in next to Alvarez in that CDM position. But Phillips obviously uses a ball a bit more quicker than Alvarez, is a bit more comfortable on the ball than Alvarez, and he can tick it, make it tick, move it left, move it right, come forward, and obviously aggressive, good in the tackle. So a lot of muscle there in the middle then with Alvarez and Phillips together. I don't think a lot of teams will physically be able to sort of match up to that. So that's going to be looking really crisp and nice. The issue is obviously Moyes loves Souček and Ward-Prowse, whether you guys... I know there's a bit of a fan split on Ward-Prowse now, and I totally understand it. And if we are going to continue to be ambitious and grow, then Ward-Prowse perhaps, like you said, could be used in some of the games, not all of the games. But yeah, so it looks like Ward-Prowse could be used or pushed out to that left winger problem really there, and then Kudos and Bowen, when they're back, will just continue behind Antonio or another striker. But we mustn't stop there. Phillips comes in, we got to look for that left winger issue, striker issue. But on top of that, we've got a big issue at centre backs. I think it looks like Agard probably might stay because it's a lot of money and he's away. It won't be easy to get rid of a player that we paid over 30 million for, really. So we're going to just have to make do with Oggy, Zuma, Agard, Mavropanos in the middle of the centre backs. It's bullshit, but that's kind of what it is. And we just got to keep our fingers crossed that Kufal and Emerson don't get injured, everyone, really. So that's kind of that. Let me just close that down. There we go. So that's kind of what it is. We are leading the chase. It's not even a rumour. It's kind of confirmed by all the sources, including Sky Sports. We're leading the chase. We're in discussions. And if it's getting that close, he could be in fairly quick. He could be fairly quick. And I like to think that if we're going that far in the discussions, spending that much time on the deal, that Moyes has already had a chat with him, and obviously because of England he wants to just get out there and play. And the only issue for me is what happens when Paqueta comes back. But it looks like, actually, I didn't think about it, it's just clicked on me now. When Paqueta comes back, let me just go back to that screen again. That's kind of, that all makes sense then, I think. So let me just swap Ward-Prowse for Paqueta just now. There we go then. So it looks like Ward-Prowse and Souček are going to fall out the team then. So it's going to be Phillips and Alvarez in the middle. Kudos, Bowen and Paqueta behind Antonio, even though... And then I know you guys don't want Paqueta on that left, but I think he just floats about. I don't think he stays there. So until I'm pretty sure we don't have a lot of money to fix everything at the moment, and there's a lot to fix. So it looks like this is what will happen till the end of the season. It'll be Alvarez, Phillips in the middle, Kudos, Bowen, and then well, I wouldn't be surprised if Antonio carries on, to be fair, and you know what I think about that. So it looks like that's kind of what's going to happen. And then it looks like Souček and Ward-Prowse will be used more sparingly, especially as good substitutes. I mean, that's what I want Antonio to do. So imagine 60, 70 minutes and you've got Ward-Prowse, you've got Antonio, you've got Souček on the bench. Isn't that superb, everyone? Isn't that really, really good? I like the situation we got now, really. So, again, listen, I kind of understand it now. I'm all right with it. We do need new players in. We need to freshen it up, right? So I'm okay with this again. I'm okay with Smith Rowe. I really, really want Bergwijn. He's the one I really, really want. I think he'll be superb, powerful. The fans will love him, but not easy to do. He's the Ajax's captain. They don't want to fucking lose everyone at West Ham. I get it. And then a lot of deals, whether you like it or not, are going to happen in the summer, yeah. But we just need to get people in and people out. We need to do it. We need to freshen it up. Whether we deserve it or not, we're sixth in the league. We got to maintain that. And then we got the Europa coming up. We don't want to waste that either because we're out of the two other cups. So hopefully the club looks like are really waking up now. They've seen the last two performances. They've seen what Benrahma can offer and kind of things like that. And yeah, so for me, I'm okay with this. It could happen. There's a strong chance it could. So let me know in the comments what you think. And hopefully I'll be back with another show, probably later on. I do want my view I've looked into it about the ground issue with the who we renting out from, and I have looked into one or two things, so I will be definitely doing a show on that, hopefully today, if not latest tomorrow morning. Apart from that, you guys have a lovely Friday. I've got a day off. I'm going to go out, yeah, something nice to eat and that kind of thing, really. So again, keep subscribing. We've got to hit 3,000 views, and I'll keep coming with these programs every day and try to improve a few things for you as well. So put your comments in. I will respond as normal. Have a great Friday and a lovely weekend, everyone. So God bless. Calvin Phillips, come a West Ham boy. Come to your